Hello and welcome to ERF1. It's Monday again. It comes round awfully quick. I'm joined by Mr. Roostin.
Evening all.
He is there. And after our random one-week trip to North America, where we were in Europe, went all the way to Canada, we're now back in Europe for Austria. So how was your trip?
Wasn't too bad. I got power bombed by the security. Then realised it wasn't security, it was Gunther. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Brilliant. He is Austrian, so that is good. You know, topical.
I know I'm tired, and I came up with that one quite quick.
So we're at 19 tonight. A bit of a lack of communication between, not lack of, miscommunication. I didn't read a message and a driver didn't check out, so I just assumed that we didn't. I assumed we were full tonight, and we weren't. I quickly hit the standings from last week. With no Mr. Dorling last week, Messiah has taken the lead. He's taken the top seat of his throne again, as he looks to go back-to-back seasons, and Emil has gone into second. But yeah, it's looking good. Okay, there's a lot of points up for grabs. We're only nine races in, so it is what it is.
Back with a vengeance.
The big thing we do have is we do actually have a driver change, but this one was always gonna happen. So Mickey has dropped down to reserve, and where is he? Sean in the Alpine has taken his full seat. That is because Mr. Mickey is moving house. So Mickey's plan was always do half a season, then he was going to drop down and potentially take a full seat again if it happens. So that one was always planned, unlike all the other ones over the season where people just throw their toys out their pram and disappear.
Hey, no one would ever do that in this league.
In other news, Mr. F1 Adam makes his return. I haven't got that picture saved. I'm really sorry, Oost.
Oh, you let me down.
I doubt it's saved. I've been trying to sort other things out.
You spent all that time on your computer.
Yeah.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Well, you can be disappointed all you want.
So much effort into that picture as well. He honestly, if you're not in the Discord, that is a reason to join the Discord, just to see that picture, because that is the epitome of manliness.
And the other news is from F1 Adam in the chat, who says wet race.
Well, it's pretty much a given. Adam's back, so it was going to be wet.
That's what we have to hear, though. It'll be our third wet session of the season. With Monaco, then Canada
Secretly
last week.
Increase the chances of rain on every track.
Till every track is just raining it.
200%.
Needs to happen. That's all I'm saying. But we are in Austria this week. Probably one of it's a fan favourite track. It's one of the best tracks. It is very, very quick. It is a very, very quick track, and I think we'll see a lot of people getting lapped tonight. And that sounds really harsh to say straight away, but I think we're going to have to be careful of people getting out of the way of faster moving cars. Also, a big shout out to Revival and Super Striker, who come in as reserves. A big thank you, as Smart Pleasures invalidates his lap. So thank you to them. We saw, obviously, Super Striker last week came second in Canada, so hopefully he'll give a fight with Mr. Dorling being back as well. There could be a big fight at the top. We just need to get Duke into second gear, so because since he's taken over that full-time seat, just hasn't had the groove in the races.
Yeah, but win a few weeks back and then decided to lose control of his car.
He went off the track in Spain, didn't he? Wanted to meet the wall.
Oh no, it wasn't what he did, was it? His controller disconnected.
I also want to mention something that Mr. Growler messaged me earlier, who does go pole, as I say that, right? So, Mr. Growler, last week, unfortunately, his power went out during the race. So, obviously, he was, really gutted. I'm going to pause the game 2 seconds while I get his message up. He messaged me today. I said, make sure your power stays on this week. He said, I've made sure this time the Growler is energised. There you go. Take that for what...
That sounds like the other drivers could be at risk at catching something.
The Growler is energised. It killed me. I was dying laughing. So we have cars going through, but yeah, it's a 105 lap. Most likely see Messiah and M. Dorling and stuff get into the 104s. So again, very very quick lap. A lot of time to get a lot of laps in here as well. The quali, because obviously some qualies you just don't get the chance to put the time in. But this week, people can.
Yeah, 15 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back.
What I will say is, Mr. Ustin's ups and downs will be coming shortly after this. He is 10-10.
Am I?
Yeah, you're 10-10.
Oh yeah, 500. Oh yeah, because we dodged a bullet last week.
Yeah, a big bullet. As M. Dorling puts it into nearly a second ahead of the Growler.
Yeah, I was going to say, wow.
And Duke right behind as well. So we've got Bobinator going round. Who else is going round? There is a Sean going round as well. Who's ahead? So Sean's ahead of Bobinator. So this is obviously Sean's first time in that car. Mickey said he left some baguettes in there for Sean. So we don't want to see Sean eating while driving. We want to see him focused.
No, I don't think Mickey wants to see him eat the baguette.
Don't get carried away with that baguette. As Bobinator.
Don't know where it's been.
Right, Super Stroke looks like it's going a bit slower, and Huis is also invalidated. But SFR, I think people will be going in and out quite thick and fast here. I think.
Also, I don't want to put pressure on him, but Bobinator said top 10 tonight.
Did he?
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, in the chat, top 10 finish tonight. Well, we want to see it. We want to see the Ferraris start picking up points, because at the moment the Ferraris are bottom of the constructors. 116 points, I think it is. 116, 118? I think it's 116.
At least they have points. Like at one point in the season, I honestly thought we were going to have to give out sympathy points.
But at the moment, the Racing Bulls have gone top of the pile. But I think that's obviously with like F1 Adam leaving and for a couple of races and stuff. And like M. Dorling didn't race for a couple of weeks, so the Williams missed out on a few points. So again, there's so many points on offer. I was looking earlier on at the end of the season, and it's a long way away because next week is halfway through the season. But he's on a fast lap, isn't he? He goes purple first. At the end of the season, we have a sprint in Mexico, a sprint in Brazil, and then a double point finish in UAE. There's so many points on offer just the last 3 races.
And hopefully it's a close one.
Yeah, that's what we hope. Well, it doesn't even matter if it's not, in the sense, like, if we go in and it's, you know, it doesn't look like someone's running away with it, it can all change right at the end. So,
and we get a repeat of two seasons ago now?
Yeah, 2 seasons.
Going down to the final race, and then some angry German guy ruins it for everyone.
No, he's not here today. Mr. Potato isn't racing, and it's my fault. All because I didn't realise we had a space. So I do apologise, Potato.
Yeah, we're sorry. It's Harry's fault.
And there we go. Super Striker goes onto pole just ahead of the Dorling. And Emil was validated, and so had Smart Pleasures. We'll move over to Revival, who is currently in a Sheepy Kev seat for the night. Again, purple first sector. I think a lot of people will be putting those in. I don't know if... I still don't know if there is a bug with... not saying that people aren't quick, for example, but there used to be a bug, didn't there, where it used to say purple sectors and stuff, and it was never real.
Yeah, and you'd look at the driver and you go, come on.
There's no
really?
way. Yeah, you'd be like, there's no way you put in a purple first and second and then finish 3 seconds behind at the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, although purple first, purple second is Revival on an absolute tear here.
It's going to complete your theory, isn't it?
He's going to go like 9th, isn't he? And then we'll be like, okay, yeah. If he ends up like 9th place now, then you know it's completely bugged. Yeah, see, 12th. I mean, it's so broken.
Either he had a terrible third sector, or the game is just a mess.
No, the game is a mess. To go purple and finish what, like nearly 2 seconds behind pole, that doesn't make sense.
And guess what? You get a reskin next year. Woo woo.
Yeah, lucky everybody, eh? They can't bother to make a new game, even though they have to bring in a whole new system with DRS disappearing and that mum coming in. So they still have to make like a whole like new like mechanics and stuff. So they surely just could have made a new game.
They're probably just doing it so then they don't have to worry about the visual aspect.
But it's been the same for like
Then,
4
yeah, I
years.
was gonna
So
say,
what's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? They didn't care for the last 4 years. Right, Messiah goes to 103, and the Mill goes to 4th.
The team name goes over two lines is incredible.
The kick one? Oh no, the racing ball one.
Visa Cash Out Racing Bulls.
So good.
Formula One racing team.
As
Formula One team.
Schmidty have had it, so Schmidty's not happy again. We've always said with Schmidty, he either has really, really good qualies, or he has really bad qualies. There's like no in between. So Bobinator is one of the last cars. Wait, well, Schmidty's validated. Bobinator hasn't put a time in, but is out on track. Huis and Smart Pleasure are kind of that on their out laps. We'll see what Bobinator can do. Oh, Sarah says it ain't called Mum anymore. They scrapped that name because they realised how dumb it sounds. Yeah, it is horrendous.
Oh, they don't want your mum to be on the
What do
track.
they call it instead now?
Dad.
Dad, yeah. He's activating Dad. Yeah, activating Mum sounded horrendous.
I just love how it gets past the point of approval and then they go, yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
But have you heard what Mum is? Right? You know how DRS you have to be within like 1 second of the car in front to activate DRS, and it's like drag reduction system, yeah? And then you can kind of like slipstream easier. The whole point of Mum is basically like Formula E, where you have like an energy bar and then you like, it's like nitrous oxide, do you know what I mean? Like you just press it every now and then and you get a bit of a boost.
Incredible.
So, don't know.
Do they get the little flame out the back and everything?
I feel like being able to boost your car on like straights and stuff when you want is so much better than having to rely on being a second behind the car in front. I think it will make the racing better because it's more strategic of when do you use your boost kind of thing.
Yeah, you're not like, I'm outside of the second window, so I can't really do much.
Yeah. I think it has a potential of making the racing closer. I don't think it will. I still think there'll be cars that run away with it.
It'll probably, yeah, but it'll close. It helps you close the gap.
Yeah. Because at the moment, there's the gap between the front like 2-3 cars and everyone else is so far, like so big. Right. So we nearly got everyone with a time. Schmidty's the only one who hasn't. But yeah, Messiah into the 103s. Is wild. Right, Super Striker goes. Oh, right behind a 103.72.
Close.
That's insane how close that is. Antonio up in 6th as well. Really good from Antonio. And then you got the Black Lab and the Growler together.
Oh, bless him. Black Lab living up to his to the reputation.
I'm trying to see. Oh, as Smart Pleasure pulled out of that one. He threw it around that corner, and I think he was lucky not to like throw it into a wall. But we're trying to find someone who may be on the fast lap. I would say Antonio is, but that says he's up on his time. Player says I think they're still thinking of a name, but yeah, imagine Brundle yelling Verstappen overtakes Norris with his mum wide open. as Sean went up to 10th, really good from Sean.
I kind of want to hear that now.
I want to hear that. I want to hear him shouting, "His mum's open."
Mum's wide open. Smash that mum.
I need that. Right, so Schmid, last person. Go on.
I just love how that went through the approval phase, and only after so long they went, yeah, it's probably not the best.
The first time I saw that, I was like, that just doesn't sound like you'd want to say that on, memes that can be made from it.
It's the fact that there's been a room full of people and they've gone, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds fine. Who's going to be immature enough to say,
they do, mate.
Let's open wide your mum.
He's opened his mum wide up as he goes for the overtake.
He slipped it right in.
As Schmidty goes up to 10th. I think Emil's on a lap. He's opened his mum up, and now he's going in for the overtake.
Oh, that mum.
Yeah, I don't know. Fair play that they're changing it. I just understand how it made through. But then again, not everyone is English speaking for their first language, although the British do take a big chunk of F1 when it comes to like where the cars are, where the cars are like from and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like where the factories are and that kind of stuff, and drivers, etc., etc. So.
Yeah, but then to be fair, the UK doesn't speak English anymore.
Whoa.
Whoa. Retract.
Trying to get us cancelled.
Say that, don't ban us.
He's trying to get us cancelled.
Hey, we've gone this far and not got cancelled. We might as well do it this season.
Wow, that's true.
Whatever are those 10 drivers that are going to want to race next year going to do?
10, you're generous.
Yeah, I was thinking of a few tag-alongs at the end of the season.
So we are coming towards the end of Quali. I think everyone will start coming out the pits soon. I'd be curious if you're someone like Super Striker, if you're going to bother coming out to try and close that gap. I think if you see Dorling come out...
I mean, that time difference is minuscule at best.
It's mad, isn't it? But at the very start of the race, so Super Striker will be on the inside for the first corner. So it's a hateful first corner.
It would be really cool if you could do like a replay feature where you do like that, with the time difference being so small, you could just ghost each car and you could watch the laps back.
There you go. Okay, comes everybody. Here they come. They're all on their way out.
They all woke up and they were like, oh god, yeah, let's get out quick. Oh god.
Yeah, you'll get out in time. Got a minute and 43, well, just under. F. Adam says, you're all staying until I win one. Oh god. I don't think I'll be... Like, I'm old already, F1 Adam. I think I'll be dead by the time.
I was going to say, you've only got a handful of years, and then...
Yeah.
The old clock's ticking, you know?
I want to know how many people on this track with the car number 69, because Smash's car is number 69, and Smart Pleasure's car is 69. I wonder who else has the car number 69.
And how many of them are under 21?
Smash doesn't
I feel like that's a very under 21 kind of thing, isn't it?
Right,
what car number are we going? 69.
16, yeah. Well, it's better than 6-7.
I was going to say, if there's a 6-7, you're getting banned from the league.
Right, the Growler is energised. Currently in 9th. Can they improve with 40 seconds left of qualifying?
He went super itchy this lap, so I'm expecting good things.
As Messiah and M. Dorling both go through to start their final laps. Right, the Black Lab goes in, and so does the Growler. So they won't be improving their times. Revival's up into 6th. Really good from Revival. He was currently down like 18th. And he made his way up.
You've seen who's made it. Oh, no. Schmitty, just jump a place or two, because then I can pick on you again.
Right, so Smash invalidates. We've then got an Aston Martin of Antonio, currently in 7th. Can he improve? He won't. We've then got, it's not Flip, it's Jamie, but Flip from Jamie's gone in. We then got a Ferrari, Twigs. Can Twigs improve? From 16th? No, he'll stay 16th. That's really poor from... And Messiah, yeah, I saw him coming through. He improves his time. And Dorling doesn't improve his time. We've got Super Striker. He goes really wide and invalidates. He was pushing it to the limit. Emil was the only person that will have a chance to push him off of top spot. And he will go to 4th. He'll go up 1. So GG's. That pushed Revival down from 6th to 9th. All those cars going through. Wow. Really hectic end there. I tried to keep up with everybody, but had to try and keep tabs on who was going to get pole. But I think Flip went up to 8th. Oh, and Sean went up to 7th. Really good. So really crazy for Quali. Everyone said that's rubbish. Are you live on Twitch at the moment, and do you know how to multi-stream? I do know how to multi-stream. I made the decision this year to do YouTube exclusive. I have on OBS, I have a plugin, so you haven't got to pay anyone. I have a plugin where you can stream to everything at once. I used to do YouTube, Kick, and Twitch all at once, but decided to go YouTube only this year.
That's not the plugin you were talking to me about.
If you need the plugin, Matt, to stream on everything at once, let me know and I'll send you it. It saves you paying for StreamYard or Restream or anything like that. It's free. Anyway, that's qualifying done. I am using a little program here to help Mickey. I don't know if it's working, and I feel really bad because I didn't catch all of that then. So, Mickey, if you're watching this, I apologise.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're looking for heavy rain the whole race. This is what we want. So, with this, we will go to ups and downs.
No.
So this is the game where Austin has to predict one driver who it starts in the bottom 10 to finish in the top 8, and one driver that starts in the top 10 to finish in the bottom 10. A little bit confusing. Take it easy, Matt. I'll send you that link later.
Bye.
So yeah, so that is what Austin needs to do, and I'll obviously give him a chance to see all the drivers and their positions and stuff before we do that. While that's happening, let's have a look at tyre choices. I'm guessing it's, oh my god, we've got a complete mixture. We've got Duke and Dorling on the Inters to try something different.
Incredible.
Wow, big brave boys. Anyway, you can have a go at your ups and downs.
Oh god. I'm going to say Black Lab to go up.
Black Lab to... You always go for this, it has to go into the top 8, so that's fair. But
it's easy enough. And to go down...
So the down has to finish 10th or below.
10th or below. That's a tough one, man. See, I'm not sure on Shawnee Boy. Lewis is usually around where he is. Revival finishes around about 9th, so I'm going to have to say Flip, and I know I'm going to regret that. Okay,
so Flip to finish bottom 10, and Black Lab to finish top 8.
Only because 8th currently for Flip is... Well, he's only got to drop 2 places, hasn't he? So
this week you could either be 11-11, you could be 10-12, or you could be 12-10.
Which, either way, I'll take any, because bearing in mind I was 5 behind at one point.
So, let's see what happens to Dorling and Duke here. Both going on the Inters. Both trying something a bit different. I hope it doesn't backfire for them.
I was tempted to go with them, but I thought... yeah.
I really hope it doesn't backfire for them.
That track does look wet.
Let's have a little look. It does look wet. You're not wrong. It looks a lot more. Here's the thing. Last week we were in Canada and we saw interweather. This looks wetter than interweather. Look, it's properly coming down.
Down heavy.
And I think Dorling and Duke here.
I think they've selected the wrong tyres, you know.
Yeah, they could be in a bit of trouble.
Under pressure. Oh my god, just crawl to the line.
And even the possible race strategy doesn't even have Inter in it, unless that's because I was on them. Anyway, the lights are on. The lights are off for 36 laps in a wet Austria, and we are go, go, go. And hopefully, oh my god, as Messiah does get a really good start, and we got some cars hitting each other, but again, that's just the wet weather. I think people are going to just struggle regardless, unfortunately. Especially getting around that first corner, it can be horrible. But as long as we can keep everyone together... Oh god, my game got a bit glitchy then.
I was going to say it went about 2 frames per second for me.
Right, let's do position changes, because that's where we're going to be able to see who's moving up and down. Oh, let's have a little look at... Oh, it doesn't actually look too bad, you know.
Black Lab up 4 places. Come on, boy. Flip, you're going the wrong way.
As they are sliding. It doesn't matter what tyre you're on. You're going to be sliding. As people go through. Sean from 7th go down to 11th. Twigs up 4. Looks like they got them in like.
What is the graphics with the rain on the
Yeah,
back?
it looks like they had airbags coming out, like them in like drag
It's like
racing.
PS1 style kind of texturing.
As Revival lost 6 places on that start, so yeah, hectic. And I think here's the thing: if you're at the back, yeah, as much as it sucks, you just got to hope for the best at the moment. I think so much can happen. You know what I mean? All it takes is someone to slide off or something, and then you can take a place. I think it's crazy, but we're right up all with Ben Dorling here, the man who one of the men who chose the different tyre strategy, and we can see what it actually is like when it comes to these corners.
Check the football scores. Oh, United are winning.
What's the score now?
1-0.
Who scored it?
Diallo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's not scored in a while, I don't think.
So Duke's down 2, but he's still there, and flips up to 6th as well. Black Lab up to 7th. So at the moment you are 1-1. If it was to end now, but overall, again, people
I don't mind a draw.
Yeah.
I'll take a draw.
People are filing through. Twigs had a really good start, and there's Adam up 4, Twigs up 5. Sean obviously like down 5, but again, it's a long old race when it's wet. You know, as before, the laps come thick and fast, but as soon as we'll see when the cars go through this lap what times they're roughly putting in. 1:17. So yeah, you're putting about 10-12 seconds on a quali time, aren't you? Not that you do quali times in a race, you know, because you're full of fuel. When you're doing quali, you're like literally putting like 1.5 laps worth of fuel in and hoping for the best.
Yeah, you're a bit heavier now.
So Emil's there as well. At the moment though, Messiah has started pulling away, 4.2 seconds away from Super Striker, and we saw in Canada as well. Messiah drove really well under the wet weather, and it was enough to pull away. So I think the guys behind.
Nearly 5 seconds down the road's mad.
It is. Well, that's because all the cars behind kind of bonked into each other a little bit, didn't they? So it's just the way they slide around the corners, like in Too Fast, Too Furious. Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's like everyone's sort of like gingerly going around, like hoping they're not. Unless you're Antonio, here he comes.
Don't break, Antonio. Break into losers.
Use the car as barriers. Oh, look at that slide from Black Lab. Again, no DRS or anything like that, so it's literally on pure like driving skill and slipstream.
All of which I have none.
He gets so close, and Messiah's now 5.5 seconds up the road. Oh my god,
Oh?
there's a Whois
Lewis
there.
makes a move.
Yeah, out of nowhere, Whois just like comes on through. Oh my god, those graphics.
Those textures are horrible, man. It's your game.
I've never seen that happen in the wet before, but then I don't think we've had a full wet race in like 2 years of doing this. Like this game and the last game, I don't think we've had a full wet race. I think we've only ever had inter weather. So I'm guessing that's been a thing for a while.
Hmm.
The Growler's down to 15th. Struggling in the wet.
Thought he was fully energised.
The Growler struggles when wet.
Itchy when wet.
Look at this, 7.4 seconds up the road, Messiah is.
That gap's just getting stupid big. He'll start lapping the entire field in a bit.
Super Striker looks like he's struggling, and then obviously Dorling is still on those inters.
fact that he's gained 2 places on those inters.
Yeah, I think M. Dorling is like desperate to make that move and try and get past. But it just feels like the straights.
This battle is playing massively in Messiah's favour.
Oh yeah,
he just gets further down the road whilst these guys just defend each other. So you're kind of ruining your own race to a certain degree. You'd think that they try and tow each other along.
I feel like this is the first race though, we've had a long time though, where like big gaps haven't opened straight away because we've started on the wets. Last week, it was like dry for like a lap or a lap and a half, and then everyone had to go onto the wets or the inters.
Yeah.
And because everyone had those like weird
Messiah.
strategies. There's 8 seconds now.
Yeah, if you cut off Messiah, there's no big gaps.
But it felt like, yeah, because last week everyone had like different strategies of going into for their inters. It just opened up big gaps. Whereas now, you know, everyone's kind of with each other because they're all kind of sliding around on the wets. So, but yeah, Duke is still there on the back of this pack, and then there's a 3-second gap to flip. Lewis is there after getting past Antonio.
Look at Messiah on a little island at the top.
On his own. Oh, there's Stefan Adam. Got past Twigs, I think.
4 places. Twigs up 5. Wow.
Oh no, maybe that was the right way around. I think they've been that way the whole time. I think I was going crazy.
Black lab.
What?
What are you doing? You dropped 2 places. What are you doing?
As he falls out of the Oos ups and down range. And a big slide around that corner as well. And Efren Adam, who last season was teammates with Black Lab, will be eyeing him up. And Dorling gets past. On the inters, he gets past Super Striker, but is it too late?
Gaps nearly 9 seconds.
Yeah, but is it too late? I think Messiah needs some competition. He does have competition. That's the funny thing. He as Super Striker is going in, he's going to go put inters on.
Was he going for the undercut?
To be fair, Mr. Dorling has given Messiah some competition for the rest of the season. So hopefully he'll get back into this. But what is he going to do? He goes on to the inters, which we will quickly change to tyres. Let's see what happens. Twigs goes in for the inters. Sean goes in for the inters. So,
has there been something over the radio that we've not been privy to?
Yeah, the rain is dying down. But you can see
it does look like the track is drying out.
Well, there is a line forming, so that always kind of helps. See, a bit of a dry line. It's when you come off of that, you slide around. Oh, Messiah goes to a bit of a slide. Will he go into the pits? Will he retaliate? The upside here, although 6 laps in, Miss Dorling. Messiah will stay out. So, I was about to say, regardless of being 6 laps, obviously, Miss Dorling started on the inters, so wouldn't have to necessarily go change them. As Emil goes into the wet bit to keep those tyres cool. The flip will go in, I'm assuming, for inters. So it's a bit of a weird one at the moment. Lewis didn't go in. Antonio didn't go in, Black Lab didn't go in, F1 didn't go in. We do have some cars going in for inters, so we've already got a strategy change where some people are, some people aren't. Everyone Adam wants it, you can see.
He's like, just let me have it, please.
And you can already see Super Striker he looks a lot quicker on these inters than he did on those wets.
Although didn't quite get the move.
He was stuck behind the growler.
Oh, pushing the growler onto the wets.
And makes the move stick.
Done.
So now all the people at the bottom are on the inters. So we'll see what happens as Messiah stays out again. The time has come down by a second. There's one upside.
So he does need to start going in.
Yeah, the one upside is the time has come down, and Dorling puts in the fastest time, so that track is getting drier. Not crazy dry, obviously, because you still need inters. But it's getting dry enough that the wets are going to start falling off. And you can see Messiah there struggling around that corner in a way. I say that as M. Dorling loses like a few tenths of a second.
Bit confusing.
Oh, he is struggling, isn't he? He is struggling there, right?
A little bit.
Again, when it's really wet conditions, you struggle. You kind of struggle anyway, don't you? So it is sometimes hard to tell.
I'll be surprised if he doesn't go in this lap.
I think he'll have to go in this lap, won't he?
You'd think so.
It sounds like he's struggling.
I mean, the time has come down a little bit.
He is going to stay out. Okay, well, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Does Emil go in? It's definitely, I reckon they've been told over the radio. He puts in the fast lap. To be fair, that I've always said with the spectator mode, you can't really sometimes tell, but that didn't look like Messiah was going awfully quick then, did it?
No.
Like, he looked like he was struggling around corners, but again, with spectator mode, you're watching a replay of what's actually happening, like a split second afterwards. So, hey, I guess the wets are still good. It just didn't look like around those corners he was having much fun. But he was still putting in really quick time.
That time is coming down slowly.
So, Smash and Bobinator both go in. And again, it'll be for... I guess over the radio they've been told, we can't tell at the moment the difference, you know, they're roughly the same.
Yeah,
It's your choice.
Call.
Yeah, it's your choice kind of thing. And again, that doesn't always pay off. I remember playing single player a lot in some of the older games, and they'd be like, it's the crossover time, and you'd change, and it'd be like, yeah, this isn't working.
Thanks for the poor advice.
But Huis has gone behind Flick and Super Striker here, who both the cars in front of him have pit renters. So that is something to say.
Wait, Huis has gone onto the wets?
Oh, yeah, one lap wets. Yeah, he went in and maybe he didn't change. Change like automatically. So yeah, that probably was his own fault. So, M. Dorling, quickest time. And Messiah is still out on the wets. I think Messiah knows he's got that like kind of time, and then he
just wants to push it as far as he can.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Cool, I can do a one stop with M. Dorling at the same time. We can go together, and I can try and keep like a 4-second lead." I think that's what Messiah's trying to do. But the rain doesn't look as heavy as it did when we first started.
So hard to tell in spectator mode, though.
Yeah. Again, they might be seeing something completely different. But he looks quicker here than he did in that lap. He got the fastest lap. It looked like he was really struggling around some of the corners in that fastest lap. And he's also coming to the back of a Smart Pleasure as well. So is this going to be a fastest lap? It's not. It's not, but it looked a lot quicker than that one he actually got. As Emil
Maybe
goes
it's reverse psychology.
But Dorling does improve the fastest lap. And it's now down to just under 6 seconds. So he is on the move as Emil goes in.
Which is kind of crazy, really, considering Dorling's on 11 lap used tyres.
I feel like F1 Adam should have gone in, but then he would have got in as his teammate was leaving.
He's too polite. He didn't want to risk the chance of the double stack.
He didn't want to ruin it. Because both the Hasses are on the wets together.
Oh baby!
So we're left with 4 drivers on wet tyres. Oh no! Second one of the evening. 12 laps in though. Don't have 2 people on.
It's good going.
Fox says, speaking of United, will they win 5 in a row, or will they... you'd have to answer that. Who's your Man United fan?
Ah, yeah, they got no chance of winning 5 in a row.
Will that guy ever cut his hair?
At this point, I think he'll plant it in the ground and grow it around the house.
Look at that. Beautiful teamwork from the kick boys there. F1 Adam knew that Emil was coming. Got out of his way because he knew he was quicker.
Considering Bournemouth have just equalised.
Hey.
Semenyo. Is he in your fantasy team still?
No.
You took him out?
He ain't done anything for weeks.
I mean, he's done something there.
Right, so down to 4 seconds. It's down to 4 seconds. I reckon these guys are going to end up pitting at the same time. Messiah's doing all he can to keep those wets going, but you can see like the wet weather's not nearly as much as it was. Again, it is still very wet. But this is kind of what we had in Canada last week. This kind of moistness.
Look at that time; it's come down massively.
3.5. Oh god, this is wild. Miss Dorling is going to be right
there. We go.
As Messiah goes in. Cool. So this is where Dorling has a big choice to make. So Messiah.
He's already gone past the pit entry.
No, but what I'm saying is, how far can his inters go before he's going to have to go in and make a pit? Like make a pit stop. Because you don't want to burn them for too long and then end up, you know.
Felt like Messiah was in the pits for a while then.
His pit box is at the very end. As Duke went past as well, and Emil takes the fastest lap. So yeah, these inters are really cooking on this dry bit of the track. And talking about your ups and downs. As it stands, Black Lab is in 12th, which is your down. No, he's your up, isn't he? Yeah, he's your up and Flip's your down. So as it stands, Flip's in 10th, so he is your down. So, but he does have a Huis in front, who is on wet tyres still.
What's the down 10th or below?
The down is 10th or below. The up is 8th, top 8. So as it stands, if Flip was to finish here, you'd get your down.
Stay where you are.
Oh, Schmitty has left the session. Let me quickly send him an invite. If you could message him, I'd appreciate it. Everyone getting back in the car. As Miss Dorling goes into the pit. Right, a new set of inters. Where is Messiah? Messiah's going over the start-finish. Okay, so this will be a full-on fight now. But what will the time be? As then Dorling comes out, it's like just under 4 seconds. So the fight is on. It was like 8 and something, wasn't it? Oh, pretty, yeah, the servers are rubbish.
I forgot about Schmitty's username. Oh god.
So when will Duke go in? So now Huis is the only car left on the wets.
And I feel like that was a mistake.
100%. As Sean gets past Revival, but that's because Revival's coming out of the pits in 13th. Yes, it's not going bad. Let's quickly do a... Okay, Duke's the only one that needs to pit. I'm curious when he does. While that happening, let's quickly do a position change. Who's got the crazy position change? Twigs up 7.
I was tempted to go with Twigs as well, but I thought, I just don't know if that would be too big of a jump, considering the up and down time he's kind of had since coming back. But Twigs is a good racer, so
he did
next time I back that horse.
He did start quite low down, to be fair, so it would have been a very big jump.
Yeah, but I did look at Twigs and I was like, oh, should I?
As with a yellow flag, it is Smart Pleasure getting out of the way of Messiah. So as long as he can get out of the way of the other cars coming behind him. So you've got Mr. Dorling and you've got Emil right behind as well. And then there's a 8-second gap to Super Striker, who's currently in 5th.
My favourite of the strikers is Super.
But do you like the 9th one?
I just feel like it's too close to 10 without being 10.
Super Striker looks like he's really struggling in this wet weather. I think that's what's kind of hindering him at the moment with positions as Emil gets past Smart Pleasure. So GG's getting out of the way without causing any issue.
That lad, do you fancy just jumping up one? Thank you.
Messiah puts in the fastest lap. A near 115 flat. How you doing, Mr. Chum? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Mr. Chum, sir.
We have ourselves a very moist race going on with Messiah technically in first place with Duke still needing to pit. And then you've got Dorlin 3.7 seconds behind, and then Emil another 2 seconds behind him. So a little bit of gaps opening, but again, wet
Duke
weather.
said he's never going to pit because he can't afford to lose the lead.
Do you know what the funny thing is? He doesn't have to pit if he didn't want to.
I thought he'd have to do a one stop.
Not when it's wet weather. So the one stop is only if, say, you start on mediums, you then have to go on another compound, whether it's like the hards or the softs. You have to run 2 compounds.
Duke, run those tyres into the ground.
With inters, you could literally just go to the end on one set, which I think Esteban Ocon did in a race. Was it Brazil? It was somewhere, I can't remember. He raced one set, I think, all the way around, and they were like completely dead by the end of it and finished like. But I think he finished like 6th or 5th, and everyone was like congratulating him because he was in a crap car.
Which is quite impressive, really.
As M. Doyle goes into the 114s. So again, it's a long way to go still. There is time, but that time's staying roughly the same.
Get a second one for me.
You have to ask him what beer he's getting when he gets back.
I feel like being Espanol, it has to be a Madri.
Estrella.
No, because it kind of Cucurella kind of ruined that.
Yeah.
That stupid song.
Alright, some big gaps opening here. You've got 10 seconds between 5th and 4th, and then you've got 11 seconds between 6th and 5th. It's wild. But Twigs is right behind the McLaren of Flip.
Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Sorry, did I say that? I didn't mean to say that out loud.
He didn't mean it, he promises.
I didn't mean it. Fair, clean racing, but if you manage to T-bone him...
Oh no, the Mill gets a 3-second time penalty. That's huge for the podium positions.
What have I told you about cutting those corners?
And then Dorlin takes the fastest lap again. He is cooking on these inters. And he can see Messiah up the road. I feel like we need like a... Chum says Victoria from Malaga. Do you know what that means?
We weren't asking about the lady that you had round. That's what beer you were drinking.
Yeah, I've never heard that striker that Malaga signed. Schmidty gets a 3-second time penalty. Here comes the time penalty. He's thick and fast.
Take him out. Take him out. Take him out.
But Duke is still out. But the problem here is Duke was like 16 seconds ahead of at one point, I think, when Messiah was going out. I mean, it wasn't 16 seconds. I think it was on 16 laps. But he was quite far ahead and should have pit, but he's staying out 19 laps on these inters. I don't know why. And then Dorlin takes the fastest lap again. This is wild.
Great man once said, because why not?
This is wild how many fastest laps he's taken. Need like a fastest lap counter of like how many times someone takes the fast lap. Just add it on.
How many fastest laps are we going for this week? I don't know, all of them.
Like 50? Like every single lap does the fastest lap?
Yeah, we're only going to race 36 laps, but somehow we'll get 50 fastest laps.
You don't know me.
I'll have to check the rulebook.
So we've got the battle for 7th here with Flip, Twigs and Black Lab. And then F1 Adams about 5 seconds down the road. You can kind of see it happening.
United are up 2-1 at half time.
The upside here with F1 Adams is that he is on only 5 lap inters. All the cars in front, like 13, 11, 12. So it's wild. As Messiah is catching up to Duke. If Duke will ever go in, we'll never know. No, he's still going out. And there's the Dorling, 2.4 seconds behind Messiah. He is clawing him in, dragging him in. Drag him in, drag him in.
We can do it.
If you're being Hewitt, although we're not.
Duke, go in. Have you seen that time? It's coming down fast.
Yeah, Duke, what are you doing?
Swallow your pride. As he drifts around that corner.
To be fair, if Duke goes in now, he knows that a set of inters will take him comfortably to the end. Unless he's been told the rain stops in 5 minutes and he's hoping for the best, but again, it's still raining. So Duke needs to go in now, really. Take another set of inters to the end. There you go, he's going over, he's going in. He's going in.
He was listening to me. Thank you. Thank you, Duke. Much love, much love.
Just don't get a 10-second penalty for going over the...
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow.
Makes it. Anyway, on that note, Mr. Dorling is 1.3 seconds behind. 1.3 seconds behind. This is wild. This is our championship fight. The Messiah, the Dorling.
And Emil. Don't forget about Emil.
Well, Emil's still there, but he's not in this fight, and these are... Okay, Emil technically is second. Emil has won a race. I'm not going to take Emil out of it, but at the moment, as it stands, it is these two drivers.
We appreciate we've had a wet track and so far no DNFs.
Well, Super Striker's gone in for a new set of inters, and Flip's gone in as well for a new set of inters.
Black Lab's gone in for a new set of inters as well.
Yeah, but they know that another set will take them to the end, so it's quite clever.
But that's screwing me out of the 8th position here.
No, not if everyone has to go in. Well, they're saying that puts F1 Adam up, doesn't it? He's only on 7 on his. Here's the thing, if Duke just did 20 on them, I think F1 Adam and co know that they can probably take this to the end. Oh, and Messiah, bit of a slide in front. The Messiah, the Dorling, the Emil, let's go. And the Duke.
That was like the start of the worst date ever.
The Duke, after all that, did come back out in 4th, which is really good. He's just 14 seconds down the road from Emil. Oh my god. Messiah's kind of moved over. We'll see what kind of reaction he gives, if any. Oh, look at the power that Dorling gets from that car.
Those doorknobs.
Yeah, all those doorknob sales. How you doing?
Convert into power on the track.
And he's like pulling away.
Well, it's crazy to think that Messiah was so far ahead.
Well, he stayed out so long on those wets, though, didn't he? And he could have gone in the inters.
Backfired.
Yeah, he could have gone in the inters earlier. So I can understand why he didn't, but I don't know if the Duke is in the running too. Duke is in the running. Obviously, he joined the Mercedes very, very late. He joined as a full-time driver in Monaco, round 6. So, again, a lot of work to do to get himself up there. But again, there's so many points on offer. I was saying earlier, the last 3 races of the season, you have a sprint, a double pointer. There's like so many points even just in the last 3 races. So, you know, it's mad. Alright, Emil has actually come back into this. He was 5 seconds down the road from Messiah a minute ago. He's now 2.7 seconds. So, there's me writing Emil off. He must have heard. And he's like, no, I'm not having it. I am part of this. And now he's on his way to join Mr. Dorling is 2.3 seconds ahead of Messiah. But the problem with Emil is he's carrying that time penalty, as Huish just gets one. And Huish puts in the fastest lap as well. 8 lap inters, whacks in the fastest lap. Really good from Huish. Shame it took a time. How can you get a time penalty for crossing like the invalidating the lap pretty much, and then taking the fastest lap? Surely that invalidates it. Huh? Huh? How much you could just do this one? Where is it? Oh no, this one. Toledo. Look at the times that have kind of opened up. Like 10th place is 1 minute behind the leader.
Hello?
Hello, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. We go.
Did you leave me?
No, I managed to screen it and everything. Great. I dropped that.
You dropped your laptop?
Yeah, I want to grab a drink and it.
You do sound a bit distant, I won't lie.
Hello. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably because the mic was a bit further away. Let me just check I've not turned it down.
So, Emil, 1.2 seconds behind. As Messiah goes in, Messiah is struggling on those tyres, and he's going in.
That means race ruined.
And Dorling puts in now the fastest lap. He's had so many fast laps this race is insane. As M. Dorling has
3
lapped,
seconds.
M. Dorling has lapped over. Where's he gone? He's there. So he's now lapped over the Growler. So he's just ahead of the Itchy Growler when it comes to lapping cars, up to 13th. But what do you do now if you're like further back? Because here's the thing, Messiah's pretty decent here in the sense of like there's a gap of like 30 seconds from fifth, like 19 seconds from fifth to fourth, 17 seconds. So if you're Messiah, you know you're set for pretty much a podium, or at least.
Yeah, but he wanted the win, didn't he?
Of course you do. You always want the win. It's just a wild one of like, but you don't know what Emil's going to do, especially with that time penalty as well.
Heard you
And you don't know what
what
Mr. Dorling's going to do. You know what I mean? He's got another 10 laps on him, and we saw Duke go 20 laps on his set of inters, but they did. He was losing a lot of time, wasn't he? So we should see Messiah take the fastest lap. Probably not this one because I think this is his out lap, but on the next lap, brand new inters. You'd hope that his pace will give him the fastest lap. Okay, it's a bonus point, and they all count. He also got the pole as well, so points mean prizes, as they say. As we've got a car that's stuck. It is the Super Striker. He is in the wall. He's got no wing. And Twigs goes up to 5th. Twigs. Adam goes up to 6th. Twigs is in 5th, but he's on 19 laps, so Twigs is going to have to pit. I think if you're F1 Adam here, you could probably take these to the end. If I was F1 Adam, I wouldn't pit 11 laps. But if you're Twigs, 19 laps,
you can clearly see that Twigs is doing okay on those. They're going to be horrible to drive towards the end, but
yeah, there's so many laps left though. I don't think they'll go the distance. I think you get a puncher.
oh no, yeah, I mean, as in he's seen that Twigs can do 20 laps, and he'll be on 20 laps.
And Super Striker is gone. He's retired, which I don't blame him. He's going to the pits and retired. He's lost his wing and everything. Probably got rear damage and stuff. So that is a shame. It's our first retirement from the race. In the wet as well, which is pretty decent to be fair. Not to not lose many cars. It's a very, very open track though. So to hit a wall, you really have to go off and do some damage. The Alpines losing out some points with the E-Goat not here this week. So Dorling to Emil, to Duke, to Messiah, who is just on 2 seconds behind Duke, who's currently occupying that last podium position. And then a 30-second gap to Twigs. That's just mad, isn't it? The fact that there's a 30-second gap between 4th and 5th. But then you've got F1 Adam in 6th.
Camille will stay out.
Do you know what? If you're a meal, yeah, you've got like 15 seconds, again, plus take away the 3 seconds, like gap over 3rd. I think it'd be silly to go in. I think you just have to just ride it out and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's a smart call.
The worst he can do is 4th, if it backfires. So if I was a meal, I would stay out.
Yeah, I think I'd do the same thing.
That's F1 Adam, currently in 6th. Let's have a quick look at position changes while we're here. As Twigs up 11 places. I'm curious to see what Twigs does more than anyone of those tyres. This is a proper battle though. You've got Huis there as well. And then you've got Antonio not far behind. Flip is just around the corner.
I'm losing both my ups and down currently.
Oh really? Oh yeah,
Black Lab's in 10th.
And Flip's at 9th. So if Black Lab overtakes Flip, you're good?
No, because he has to finish 8th.
No, but you wanted Flip to finish in the bottom 10, didn't you?
Oh yeah, then I get one.
You get one.
So
you want Black. You want your down, your up to overtake your down.
Yeah, Flip, please, please Flip. Please Flip.
This is the battle for 5th. There's F1 Adam. Oh, he's gonna get him. Is he gonna get him?
Nearly.
They put the power down. Somehow Twigs recovered that.
How sweaty is Twigs right now?
Is it
I
going to
think
go
it's only
side
a
by
matter
side?
of time. Those tyres must be going off.
And there's Messiah's fastest lap, which we knew was coming with those brand new tyres.
Problem for F1 Adam is Twigs doing all this defending is helping the others catch up.
Yeah, you've got a train behind you now. And again, I know in the wet weather it's not as easy to overtake, but there is a train. There's your stops if you're interested. Did F1 Adam get clipped then? Yeah, he did. F1 Adam got clipped by a car behind. I think it was Huis.
Uh-oh. That's opened the door up for Twigs to just go, see ya.
Yeah, 23 laps on these tyres is insane.
I want to see the tyre wear.
So Mill 6 seconds away. Oh, Duke is about to get overtaken by Messiah.
If you'd have said when he was 8 seconds ahead that Dorlin would win the race,
You'd call me a liar.
yeah, we would have thought you were a madman. The fact that Messiah is 15 seconds behind Emil, who is 6 seconds behind Dorlin.
But this gap, the 40 seconds between 5th and 4th, is absolutely mental.
Basically racing another race.
So everyone's starting to lose places now. And Antonio gets past him. I think though having this as a wet race though has made it much better because it's such a quick race. We knew that the fast guys were going to go out and and get ahead. But I think with it being wet as well, I think it has made it a little bit more unpredictable.
I want to know how confident Bobinator is on his 10th place finish.
I feel bad for Sean here. He qualified in 7th, he's currently 14th on his debut for the Alpine.
I should have picked him.
I thought you were going to be fair.
I was tempted, but I wanted to kind of risk it.
So he's right behind.
So far, it's backfiring.
God, he left that late. That late. But really nice move. He got it done regardless, and he goes at the 13th. as F1 Adam and Lewis are fighting further down the track. As F1 Adam, who was in 6th, has now gone down to 8th. He will get ahead of Lewis because of the time penalty. But 24 laps before I twigged on these tyres. Are we in punch territory yet?
Imagine if he does all this just to get a puncture on the final lap.
I've seen crazy things happen. I've seen people get punctures in the last corners. So
I've seen somebody race the entire of Monaco to get to the final lap and then get cramp in his hand.
You did.
That's a throwback.
It is a throwback. F1 22 throwback.
Unless we never remember.
So Messiah 15 seconds behind Emil, who again 21 laps on those tyres. I think he's just holding out only for the best as they I think they lap revival. As Twigs is going down. Twigs down to 7th.
I think his tyres are officially dead.
Yeah, is he struggling on those tyres? 25 laps on those inters. They must be horrible. I think Twigs will just be happy with any finish, to be fair, up here. Like, if he can finish, like, 7th... Although, at the moment it said he'll finish 6th because of Lewis' time penalty.
There's definitely a texture problem on this one today.
Yeah. To be fair, there was an update today. I had a small update, so, you know, they can break the game there, do the tiniest of updates, can't they?
Oh, 100%.
Right, we've got Twigs, F1 Adam, we've got Flip, and Black Lab, who, as it stands...
Gap to Antonio now, 43 seconds.
That's mad, isn't it? That's Antonio to Duke.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
That's fine, just let you know. Yeah, so we've got Jamie, who's still going strong. Oh, as Messiah puts in another fastest lap. Yeah, it's an extra point. Got to take him. Then you've got Schmitty, Sean, Itchy Growler, 12th. The Growler was energised, but only for 12th. Revival. We've got Black Lab and Flip, which means as it stands, Oost ups and downs. He's losing the both. He'll be 10 and 12 going into Great Britain next week. The last race of the first half of the season.
Why is there a line in the middle? It's like they carved out a bit of the track. Yeah, I'm disappointed this week. I thought I'd go risky.
Oh, Black Lab gets a time penalty, so that is done. That is it. You've officially lost. Officially lost that point.
Lakoff, Laboff. Why this week of all weeks?
He's been really good recently, Mr. Black Lab. Like, he's 4th in the standings, so you can't knock him. He's been really, really good. I
can when I back him for the week.
Just some wet weather in Austria. It has been his downfall.
I mean, to be fair, still finished 10th, so it's not like he's dropped massively down the pecking order. I think he's actually one place up from where he qualified.
We're right on board with the Dorling as we end the penultimate lap of the race. It's been a good race, though, to be fair. It's been very, very, a lot of things happening.
Well, this will shake up the driver standings because will Emil take the lead back or?
No, you know what? I don't know. There's a 7-point difference between Emil and Mr. Dorling, and that's what the difference between first and second is 7 points. They should be roughly the same points. I think Messiah will probably stay top. Someone's got to drive a time penalty to them. Who was it? Was it Duke? Or did Duke already have his? I think Duke already had his. Revival? I think we might Revival. Didn't see. Went live. I was looking at the standings. But yeah, next week we are in Great Britain. We are at Silverstone. One of my least favourite tracks, personally. I think it's a very, very boring track. I think people overhype it. And then after that, we're on our week break for Christmas and the New Year. And then after that, we're back for Spa in Belgium, which is also one of my least favourite tracks, which I think is overhyped and people go crazy for no reason. Because it's too long. It's too long. What annoys me is that F1 have spent so much time shortening tracks to keep people's attention span, but then keep tracks like Spa, which in a weather race over 2 minutes. But we go on to the last couple of corners with Mr. Dorling. A really good race from him. He started on the inters when everyone went onto wet. I know Duke did too, and Duke's in fourth. And it worked out perfectly for him, and he's had the pace, and he's had Messiah's number today, and he will go across the line and win in Austria. Really good race. Emil will go through second, 24 laps on those tyres, must be absolutely cooked. He will take the time penalty, and Messiah is not close enough to do anything to take that second off of him. And Messiah will take the last step of the podium in third. Another good race from Duke. I say good. Another okay race for Duke. He's taken points and he's taken high positions. I think he'd be expecting more. But again, fourth. It's still points on the board. He's got 91 of them. And he'll add another, I think, what, 20, 22? Another 22 today.
Nice.
So yeah, it's good for Duke. Again, these times are so like crazy. You've got to wait for them to come right around half the track to finish. And Antonio, who is battling with Huis, somehow Twigs has ended up 7 seconds behind this little group, and so is F1 Adam. What happened to them? How did they end up so far back? Is it because Twigs' tyres just like being that far off, and F1 Adam's struggled to get past him? It says Messiah's DNF'd, which is annoying because that's going to really mess up the standings. But he did finish third.
How's it DNF'd?
I think because he left the session before this end bit.
Messiah.
Which is annoying because I've got to send stuff to Mickey for for standings, and it's going to say he's further up. So wherever your position says you are one down, so ignore that.
Although Messiah might miss out on the points for quitting the lobby early.
Yeah, because he might not be on the podium here. This
might probably won't be.
No, let's put Duke on the podium.
For God's sake, Messiah, you had one job.
One job. Don't leave before the when everyone's crossing the line. So yeah, so ignore that. That doesn't make a difference. Mean anything. A fast lap Messiah, race winner Mr. Dorling, driver of the day Antonio, and most overtakes Twigs. Most overtakes. And there we go. It says Messiah's 9th, but Messiah's actually 3rd. So do with that of what you can. Can you export? There we go. So yeah, we actually saw the end thing for a change. Very first time ever. But yeah, mental race. Again, some of the gaps that opened up were huge, but we still had good races in between that. So yeah, it was still a good race overall. So thank you for joining us. Next week, the last, the 10th race, halfway through the season at Silverstone. Make sure you join us. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. And please like the stream. It'd be muchly appreciated. It helps get it out there. My goal is 100 views a stream. That's all. 100 views a video on the stream. That's kind of all I want. So I appreciate if you get us there. So yeah, much love as always. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Houston. And we'll see you next week in our